What's up guys? This is Jeff here. As promised, I'm going to make you a quick rundown or tutorial of how to shoot products with photos or video, and then to show you kind of how simple it is to really just take raw footage and give that to a designer or design company and what they can do with editing on the back end. So I have a really simple setup right now. I'm actually recording voice with a mic here through my iPhone. I'm recording myself with a Canon DSLR camera, and I've got a couple tripods, which none of this is really necessary. I'm just doing this for the tutorial, but I'll actually be recording video and taking photos with a Samsung Galaxy phone. The whole idea here is just to show you how even a phone can pretty much do the job for producing assets for your company. So with Black Friday and Cyber Monday coming up, this is going to be really important to try to have all the assets that you can for sales and stuff like that. The product I'm shooting here is a VitaCup K-Cup. Hopefully you can see that okay. This is their French vanilla blend. They have a ton of different types of products and even some coffee shots now. So for this example, I have a coffee bar here that my wife had made, and we're going to just take some different shots and show you how to capture different videos, maybe do a couple of stop motion things using a tripod. But again, the idea is to just show you how simple the setup is, and then taking pictures and videos is really nothing to it. So I have a couple of K-Cups over here that I'm going to shoot a couple photos with. This is in the morning room of my house, so I have a window up top that's kind of got a little bit of light coming in, some direct sunlight over here, and then more natural lighting here. So I really don't want stuff to be in direct light. It does kind of have a cool shadow effect and stuff, but I want to really get all that out of there. So I'm going to use the Galaxy here. I'm going to put this in my pocket, and we're going to turn on the Galaxy phone and just snap a couple of different shots of the K-Cups, different angles, some with the Keurig in them, some with the coffee cup that says, "Oh my gourd." It is a cup that's perfect for fall time coming up. And this is more of like a staged scene, but you can even take pictures on a blank background, and then a company like ours or a designer could just cut them out and put them into different creatives. So all I'm doing here is using the Galaxy to lock in place here a couple of K-Cups, taking some different photos, portrait and landscape. That way we have different varieties. And let's see, we're going to brighten it up a little bit. I'm actually getting really close here so that the focus is on the K-Cup and everything behind it is actually blurry. Okay, now I'm going to set these up a little bit just to get kind of like a top down or a flat lay shot. So flat lays are really important, and all that is everything's laying flat on a surface and you're above it taking shots like this. And you know, if you have a tripod with an arm extension that actually holds the phone like that, you can do some really cool stop motion stuff and take a picture, remove a cup, take another picture, remove that cup, and keep going, and you can actually piece that all together for some really cool stop motion. Okay, so the next part, I'm going to do some actual video here. Some phones have the ability to shoot in square, some don't. That doesn't really matter for designers unless you're looking for something specific, but I typically shoot most things in landscape orientation, which is just having the phone sideways. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a couple of passes like this while I'm taking video, and get a shot with the K-Cups in here in the background, and then do a couple of like angled passovers here like this over top of the K-Cups, just for some different angles. Now really you don't need to do a ton of video to make some cool advertisements or creatives, even simple photographs we've been working with for a lot of e-commerce customers. And you can do the same. There's so many sites out there now that can create cool slideshows or simple animations using just photos. So don't be afraid to just snap a bunch of raw pictures and see what comes out of that. So I'm going to go into video mode here. Again, this is just being shot with the Samsung Galaxy phone. This is the Galaxy Note actually. And as I'm shooting these videos, we're going to make them pop up on the screen for you so you can actually see what I'm doing. And then at the end, we'll show you what we can create out of stuff like this. So I'm just going to get down low here. And I'm recording. And all I'm doing is just panning around, just showing the scene. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to do a close-up, pass over, fly over. And then that starts to focus on the K-cups there. And then I stop. I'm going to shoot one more here, and this is going to just go really close to the tops of the K-cups. Okay. Now I have a tripod. I think this was like 70 bucks. I got at Best Buy yesterday. This is set up for a DSLR camera or a phone. So I can actually, this extends up and down. Let's see here. It's kind of hard because we have the pop socket on the back, so it keeps me from actually centering this in the tripod. But what I'm going to do here is actually try to create a stop motion effect. I have never done this before, so I don't know what to expect, but it's a perfect time to do this and just show you that it should be simple enough that we can make this happen. And you can do this for any products. The idea is to move or take away or add things, take a shot, remove something, take another shot, or add something, and just keep doing that so you have a real choppy, like robot effect. So it'll look like things are skipping across the scene and not really fluid or smooth. And that's the whole idea, is just to really grab attention with your videos or ad creatives. Now, this is the tripod I showed earlier. Hopefully you can see everything up close. I'm cut out of the frame to try to get more of the product in the shot and see what I'm doing. So again, I bought this at Best Buy. I think it was 70 or 80 bucks. It holds a phone. Now the goal again is to take a picture, remove a K-cup, take another picture, remove that K-cup until they're all gone, or you can do it in reverse order by adding things, but it's actually easier for me to remove them, and I can actually just play them backwards in the video editing so that I don't have to worry about everything being like perfect. You know, this one's kind of rolling a little bit. I might need to do a new one actually. There we go. And all I'm doing is looking in the frame here on the phone. Everything looks good. I am zooming in so that you can see the K-cups closer, taking up more room. This little flap here is a problem, but just to show you that even little things like that aren't really going to matter in the end, I'm going to just keep it as is. All I'm doing right now is just kind of adjusting the spacing between each product, each K-cup. Looks pretty good. And this has to be done on a tripod or something that doesn't move, because if you try to take a picture by your hand, hopefully you can see this. This is a handheld phone or camera holder. This allows you to just make more fluid movements when you're recording. But even something like this, if you took a picture and then removed the K-cup, took another picture, you're not going to be in the same exact spot you were before. So it's going to cause the entire frame or the scene to shift and move, and it's going to defeat the whole purpose of having this set up like this for stop motion. So I am going to take a picture. I'm going to take a K-cup away, take another picture, take this one away, picture, and last time, picture. And you could even take a picture with nothing there at all. So we have 5 pictures, and then when we create a stop motion effect, you're going to see them reappear one at a time. It's going to look pretty cool. There are other ways to do stop motion, like if I wanted to do a aerial or a top-down view of like a flat lay of this. I could take a picture, move it a little bit, take another picture, move it again, so you can really have it looking like it's, you know, almost moving like a chess piece or something like that. And these are really cool for grabbing attention for ad creatives, and especially products. You have a lot of really cool. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what this thing does. This is actually a mini tripod. You can have it sit like a tripod. If you don't want any movement, this is really cool for close-ups of smaller products and things. And all you do is, this extends up and down. Has like a spring or something in it. You just put this on top of the phone. And again, there's a pop socket on this, which makes it a little difficult to work with, but it's in there. It's not going anywhere, I hope. That is not ideally how you want to hold a phone. You want it centered so it's balanced, but again, that pop socket is kind of causing a problem. So, all right, we're going to just snap a couple more pictures and we will be done with this. You know, I'm just kind of trying to get creative with how I'm staging these. I don't know if these are going to hold on top. Let's see. And that one did. Let's see. No, okay, let's try 3. I am not going to actually use this. I just wanted to show you guys how it works. It's really cool for you know, just holding things steadier, especially with video. You also can turn it, so if you want to hold it more sideways or the other way, you know, you can change it up like that. So we're going to put that down for now. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of the sunlight has gone away now. The best pictures seem to just come out of natural lighting and not direct light or direct sunlight, unless it's like a, you know, a light box or something like that that looks good. But all right, we're going to just take a couple more shots here. And I'm trying to get some of the background stuff in there. My wife does a great job at decorating the house for the holidays, and she always has themes for the different seasons. And this was just a perfect time for all this to do it with autumn coming. Now, one thing I do suggest doing is when you take pictures, take some normal shots with the product in the center, but also do some shots where the product is on one side or the other of the frame, because that'll create a lot of empty space or negative space where a designer could actually come in and add text or overlay elements, and you know, it gives them a lot more options to get creative. And we add text pretty much all the time to ads, even video, and it really helps just having that empty space to get creative and add in anything we want. So even with these photos, we can actually cut out these products and then make designs and paste these on top or superimpose them into lifestyle pictures. So there's a lot of options that a design company or designer would have that they could just do from your pictures on your phone. One rule of a good idea is to get some pictures and shots of your product on a plain colored background. So, you know, it could be shot on just a green background or white background. That makes it really easy for designers to crop those out. Let's see. I think we pretty much have all the shots that I wanted to get. Take one more. Two more. What I'm doing here is I have a K-cup in the foreground that's going to get blurred because I'm actually focusing on this. And then everything behind this is going to be blurred as well. So it's got a cool little effect to it. This just comes with practice and kind of trial and error. I'm not a photographer or a videographer by any means. So that's it. There's really nothing to it. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment or message, and good luck with Black Friday and Cyber Monday. See you guys.